I think that what Secretary Clinton did in beginning to launch the talks that then culminated in the nuclear talks are terribly important, and that there really are questions. There's what they now call implementation day is supposed to happen when they really are getting rid of their nuclear capability. For the breakout time is longer and all the various controls. The question was, why hadn't they released the prisoners at the same time? There clearly have been talks going on, and people wanted to release the prisoners. Then there was the business with the Navy people that had been picked up. But both of those, the fact, if I just saw all this, so presumably this really is happening, I think it's a big step forward. And I think it proves the theory of the case that you have to talk to countries even if you don't like them. And you can't solve everything all at once. And while there are those who are critical of the nuclear agreement, I was for it, and I think it's really worth doing and will give us eyes on a very serious problem. It doesn't mean that everything with the Iranians is going to be okay, and so we have to take it step by step. So I am looking forward to calling the congressman from Michigan, Congressman Kildee, that I've been working with about the Marine, who was one of these. Whatever goes on in our debate actually is discussed all over the world, and even more than usual because of social media and things. And I think it makes us look like crazy people. I think the kinds of things he says purely to outrage has resonance in other places. And he'll make some smart-ass response to it, and then that will kind of perpetuate it. But people do look at what we're doing. I travel abroad a lot, and trying to explain what this is about is really difficult. And one, again, to go back to my National Democratic Institute experience, is I think one of the things we do, everybody kind of thinks that we just monitor elections, but a lot of the things we do is talk about what democracy is about, what free speech is about, support women candidates, a variety of structure, rule of law, etc. And by the way, just parenthetically, when Hillary accepted being Secretary of State, after she had run against President Obama, to go and tell people this is what happens in a functioning democracy is you decide you will work with people, and that coalition thing was such an important lesson. So I always love to draw lessons out of what we do. This is harder to do, because this does make us seem loony.